packet for like the rest of the school year. There's 10 more days. This is about 10 days worth of work. So I'm going to at the bottom put my name and period 3. And I am recording this, so for those students who are still testing, they can catch up. Yes?
Will you get points out of this?
Yeah. I'll have you like, okay, take a picture of page 5, upload it to Canvas.
How much?
1,000 points.
You should actually do that.
I should, huh? I should make it like 5 billion points, so everything you did in the past doesn't count except for this.
How much?
Automatically an
Wait, how much?
Or,
To
yeah.
be honest, I think the whole packet, like, if you finish all of it, you get an A.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Automatically.
Wait, how
Doesn't
much?
matter what you just did in the past 4 months.
Nah, just get an A.
How much points do you need to get a grade?
To get a grade?
Yeah.
1 point? To get a grade, 1 point. To get an A, 5 billion points.
You need like
To the power of 5.
89
You need a lot of points. I think we have like over 3,000 points for the semester. If you, it's on Aries, not on Aries, on Canvas. All right, which I'm going to give you a test, your last test, on the 27th, which is the last day to turn in any missing work. And then this day I'll give you a test. Now I haven't decided, Victor, we're not on our iPads. I haven't decided if on May 27th, your test should be one on this, what we're going to be learning the next couple of days, or here's what I thought as well. Give me 1 second. If I take a homework paper, make a copy of it, pick one homework from like, let's say April 13th. I just picked a random day. And give you that as your test in class. Because if you know how the homework has everything you've been learning from like the first day of school to now? And if you've been doing it, you should be okay with it. So wondering if should your final test for this math class be an old homework that I just make a copy and give to you?
Yeah.
Or should it be something we're doing now?
Homework.
All right.
Homework.
I might take a vote and then end up deciding by myself what to do.
Because then I can go back.
All right. Let's everybody turn to page 2. We're going to play Miss Lamelli's favorite game in math. I'm going to highlight why it's my favorite.
Because it's silent. Why not like you would do that?
What page is that?
Page 2. As you can see, my back is feeling much better. It is a silent board game. Keyword, silent. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to have numbers in the input, and then I'm going to give you a couple of the output. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing to those numbers. You have to determine what I'm doing to those numbers. Is she adding 5? Is she subtracting 10? Is she multiplying by 3? What is she doing to the top numbers to get to the bottom numbers? Then I'm going to ask for volunteers, Angel, put that away, to quietly come up and fill in a missing box. Like if you think, oh, I know what she's doing. She's adding 20. So you come up here and you write, oh, okay, I'm just going to add 20 and write the number. And if you're right, I'll leave it alone. And if it's wrong, I'll just quietly erase it. Yes?
I'm learning and have this for my Alex topic.
Nice. Okay.
What would like to like?
Yeah, like so if you know, oh, I know what she's doing. She's adding 100. So you would write like the answer down here. You would come up. So
You say go up.
yeah, you go up and you write it in my paper. So everybody write down this in the top. Everybody, I'm going to say them out loud. 2, 5, 0, 3, 6, 4, 10, 1, 9, 7. I'll repeat. 2, 5, 0, 3, 6, 4, 10, 1, 9, 7. Okay? So I am going to do something to the top numbers to get the bottom numbers. Okay? The silence starts now. Okay? This is the first one. I'll kind of guide you through it. I did something to the 2 to make it a 4. So your brain starts working now like, oh, she might have done this. She might have done this. I don't really know. And then I go up here. You're like, okay, I think I know what she did. And then I put another number down. And then either you confirm, like, oh, yeah, that works out. Or like, ooh, no, she's not doing that. What could she be doing? Is there anyone who want to come up right now and fill in another square? Come on up, fill it in. It's a silent board game. The only reason I'm talking is because it's our first time, so I'm kind of guiding you through. But other than this, it's like, beep. So your brain should be thinking, what did she do to the 2? What did she do to the 6? What did he do to the 0? Anybody else want to come up? Your brain should start thinking of, oh, I see what they're doing. Come on up, fill in a square. And if it's right, we leave it alone. And if it's wrong, you just quietly erase it. No big deal. Okay.
So my writing is like very light.
It's okay. Anybody else want to come up and take a guess? Fill in a box? Agreed. What are we doing to the top numbers to get to the bottom numbers? It is a level 0.001. Come on up. Come on. Fill in a box. Yeah, keep filling in the boxes. If I don't erase them, they're permanent, so you can fill in your boxes. There you go. Agreed. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Come on up. Come on up. Daisy, fill them out.
Easy go up. No.
So the whole point of it is all right, class, what's the last one? Goes underneath the 7? 9.
9.
All right, so in your own words, what are we doing to the top numbers to get the bottom numbers? Adding by 2. Should everyone in this classroom have at one point realized, oh, all we're doing is adding by 2? Yes, it's in a level 0.00001. So you take this number, the top numbers, the blue numbers, all we were doing is adding 2 to get to the bottom numbers. So some of you, how many of you on the first one thought I was going to multiply by 2? And that was like my first, and then once I do this, and you're like, oh, she's not. But I do that on purpose. All right, how would I write adding by 2 algebraically in 8th grade? We would do x plus 2. This is how you would write it in 8th grade. It's the same thing. Take your number, and you're adding by 2. All right? All right, let's write the same numbers from the top here. So 2, 5, 0, 3, 6, 4, 10, 1, 9, 7. Okay, same numbers on top, same numbers on top.
Oh, it's already there?
Okay, I'm going to do something to the top numbers. Let me think. What do I want to do? Okay, so I gave you the 1. Could I be doing the exact same thing? Okay, page 2. You're trying to figure out what I'm doing to the top numbers to get to the bottom numbers. Correct? Another like level 0.01. So take a shot like, okay, what did she do with this to get to this? What did he do to this? Wait. Let's give some new people. Come on up, you guys. We have plenty of squares. We have plenty of squares. Okay. Come on up, come on up, coming up. Effort. You're trying your best. Whatever you want to put in. Okay. Raise your hand if you think you know what's happening. Good, 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 good. Nice. Should be faster, right? Anybody else? Fill it all out.
Oh.
All right. Should everybody in this classroom know what we're doing? Yeah. We're 7th graders, so we should know that. What are we doing?
Times 2.
Times 3.
3.
How would I write that algebra way?
Times 3.
X times 3. Or, what's a better way? Yes, what's a better way?
Oh, y equals 3.
Parentheses, could be.
Y equals 3.
Could be. Or just 3x. So when you have this, you always want to put the number in the front and the variable behind it. Okay, you can put parentheses, but the correct grammar way would be 3x. All right. All right, same number, so it's faster. 2, 5, 0, 3, 6, 4, 10, 1, 9, 7. Okay? This one's it's my favorite. Silent. Silent. Now, I'm going to let you in on the secret. I did 2 things. I didn't just add. I didn't just multiply. I did 2 things to the number. 2 things to the number. Take a guess and then see, like figure out this one. What did she do? She did 2 things to the number. Does that work here? Yes or no? Or you can do these 2 numbers. How do I go from 1 to 10 doing 2 things?
Preschool actually be yelling out there.
I know. Try it out. If you're right, I'll leave it alone, and if you're wrong, I just politely erase it. But write my numbers down. Correct, Amari. Very good. That's actually really good. Second period took a long time and a couple of extra hints. So good. Try filling out the rest because Amari, I might need your help in a bit. Keep it moving. Yeah. Good job, Sophia. Very good. Good job. A lot better than last period. Good job, guys. So, figure out, okay, how do I go from 9 to 50 with using 2 steps? Not just adding, not just subtracting, not just multiplying or dividing, but 2 things are involved, 2 math operations. I can't tell you which one's like the easiest one to look at, but 2 things are happening. 2 things are happening. I'll give you a clue. This one's very helpful. Try it out. Go ahead, Amanda. And then Amari, you can fill out another one too. You guys are rock stars. Yep. Way, way, way different than last period. Good job. So much better. But we're silently silent. What am I doing? What did you do to the, think about it. What can I do to the 2 to get to 15? Come on up, everybody. What did I do to the 1? Is that the same thing I did to the 1 to the 10? Come on up, guys. Fill them out. Randy? How many of you know what we're doing? The lies. I mean, yes. What are we doing? What are we doing?
You're turning
Plus
by
five and adding
5
five.
and adding by
Yep.
5. Took me a while to get that.
Times 5. Then plus 5. So what's 2 times 5? 10 plus 5? 15. What's 5 times 5? 25 plus 5? 30. What's 5 times 0? 0 plus 5? So that 0 tells you what? A lot. The 0 is like your best friend. All right, how would I write that as an 8th grader? Times 5 plus 5.
5x.
5x. Wait, no, x.
5x. You want to put the number first. Plus 5. Good. You guys blew me away. Night and day from the other class. All right. I'm going to make it harder by throwing in some negatives. Okay, we're changing the numbers. We're changing the numbers. Don't look so excited. -5. 6. Hennessy, -5. 6. -2. 0. Randy? Ruben. Write this down. 10. 8. -3. 4. 2. -10. I'll repeat. -5. 6. -2. 0. 10. 8. -3. 4. 2. -10. All right, here we go. Two steps. 2 steps again. 2 steps. Level 1. Two steps. Maybe start with this one and see if what you can do 2 things to it. Could you do the same thing over here? I would stick with the 10 and the 17 first. Like figure out what can I do. There's a couple different things. I did 2 things to it. One of it caused me pain to do, but I did it. I was unhappy, but I still did it. Which one would help you the most? What? Yes, the 0, because I just said which one's the most helpful one, and I told you up here is a 0. So you telling me I don't know? That should tell you the end part. When I tell you the 0, that tells you what happens at the end. That second step. Now you got to figure out the first step. How do I use kind of what you just saw right here to the hopefully the 10. Ooh. You're off by 1. You're off by 1. You put, so I don't know if it was simple, like you miscounted. You were off by 1 though. Go for it, Emmanuel. Let's see.
15. Nice, cute. 25, 60.
going to subtract on the last part. I'm going to subtract on the last part. Correct. Other than Omar, does anybody else think they know what's happening?
No.
Okay. Randy, put that away. Thank you. Stop staring at each other. It's kind of weird. Angel. Angel. Stop it.
It's boring. I don't understand it. It's confusing.
Oh God.
Yes. I've heard. That doesn't mean, though, you start staring at other kids in class.
Here's my green.
I mean, this one's level 1. The first one was level 0.000001. It is 8th grade. It's actually, you know what? 8 years ago, this was 7th grade math, but then they moved it up to 8th grade. But this was 7th grade. Yeah,
So we would have learned this
correct.
a couple years ago then?
It should be
But they moved it up to 8th grade. Like, remember how when I showed you a Q right obtuse angles? That was 6th grade 10 years ago. Yep. All right. Here's the rule. Times 2 minus what? 3. No, knowing that, what is it?
Plus minus.
2x minus 3 or 2x plus negative 3? Because here, what's negative 10 times 2? Negative 20. Negative 20 plus 3, or negative 3 would be negative 23. Oh, all right, see you guys.